I mean, that Spider-Man didn't even take long to load either way. So. A minute and a half. It didn't take a minute and a half. We should probably took about like 30 seconds at most. That's Fortnite. Imagine if you just take the R off of Meg's fucking basketball. I mean, fuck, no, fuck it. Blaine ruined my train of thought because he just had to say fucking nigger for no reason. He ruined my whole train of thought. I was gonna say off of Corvin's off of Meg's basketball hood, fucking jersey. Okay, we finally got in. Hurry up. Hopefully King throws back in like 2 seconds. The game just like literally just started, and it didn't give a hint or clue. Just L1. We all need to kind of stay together. I'm with Claudette right now. AFK or something. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Oh! Kate. You just had to say it. What? He just dashed at me. What the fuck is that? Alright, this dude is good. He uses his bell and he'll dash at you. How the fuck is man's even? Are you on a gin, kid? No, I don't think he's face capping. Cause he didn't face cap me, so. Yeah, he dashed at me. That shit was terrifying. I need to get back ready for fucking. Alright, no, oh, okay, she didn't die. He won't mercy you, kid. Alright. Here I come, kid. Alright, come this way. Come this way. I guess she made that in. Yeah. Oh, I thought those crows were somebody else and they'd cry. I think, yeah, she's most definitely fucking dead. I think he's finna slug. So watch out, kid. I think he's coming back to the dude. Nah, I'm trying to get my shit, my fucking points at least. Well, he is invisible, kid. I'll get him if you can take a hit. I'll. Oh no, he ain't even. Oh, he's coming, kid. Just go, just go. Alright. I can crawl to you if you can tap me. He just tap me, just tap me. Alright, get the fuck out of here. Got stuck on the thing. She's looking terrifying. I might just, alright, let's find Hatch. I'll die if we find Hatch. I'll sacrifice. No, oh my fuck, huh? Oh. Yeah. Okay, Dragon said he'd play Ark. He said if you want to watch anime, just text him. Or if you want to suck each other's titties. Yay! Alright, go find the locker. Wait, no, actually, I'm not even dead. I don't think I am. Yeah, he'll most definitely be fucking face capping me. Here, I'ma just die. Go ahead. Go get him, kid. Yeah, kill him. Bye, bye. That really wasn't even a foul, but okay. So he closed Hatch. You got this, kid. Okay. Don't you like it sounded, from you screaming, it sounded like that. Yeah, he's good. Trigger warning. No. I wish I did though. Honestly, I shouldn't even go to school. I should just get corona. That too. Oh yeah, we gotta invite Blaine, I forgot. Oh, that's, you can unlock Hatch. Like, if you find it, you can unlock it. Alright, dude.
Prehistoric animal you'd have to worry about based on your state. Oklahoma, you would have had the Mastrodoninae, aka the saber-toothed obituary on legs. Their teeth weren't good for holding struck in the prey, so they would have specialized in killing you in seconds. Nevada, there's no other way to put this, y'all had some fuckery going on. You'd have a 50-foot, 60,000-pound Shontosaurus handing out aquatic phase like Phelps. They're one of the biggest reptiles ever, one of the top 5 most disrespectful things to ever leave God's drafts. Missouri, you're gonna love this one. The homicidal hell pig would have been your neighbor. They weren't actually pigs, but the hell part, like a tank with hyena jaws, as Satan swine would have canceled life subscriptions on an egregious level. Rhode Island, if you don't like spiders, welcome to your tape. I can't pronounce its name, but I can pronounce you dead if this thing ever finds its way into your home. Oregon, meet the Pontilus, a prehistoric Pliocene walrus. I don't know if this homicidal blubber nugget actually had tusks, but it definitely would have had a nasty bite that would have put you out of commission. And it would have ran all your beaches. Hawaii, I didn't forget about you. Y'all actually never had dinosaurs, so unless you're afraid of birds like the moa nola, you'd be fine. On land, water would be a different movie with no sequel. Here's what prehistoric animal you'd have to worry about. 6 animals that you thought were endangered, but low-key made a comeback. Koalas get hoed by the world, but like a main character with plot armor, their contract will be renewed for the next season. There was a TikTok going around saying the world's happiest animals going extinct, but the quokka is actually not even endangered, so if you weren't happy about anything today, you can be happy about that. Despite God making it very clear he wants this overstuffed Oreo with 0 life skills gone, the giant panda was actually taken off the endangered list. After nearly getting put in a blunt by mankind, the gray wolf made a comeback, and now there's nearly 6,000 of them left in America. Nature blew a 3-1 lead to the northern brown kiwi because they were nearly erased but made a comeback and were also taken off the endangered list. The snow leopard is no longer endangered, so you can finally sleep at night. Speaking of sleep, do not download that game. It looks like I got a pig two to defend me and the rest are trying to retire me from the list. So I'm gonna go by elimination. Condors are scavengers from 0 ability to defend themselves, much less me, so they're out. Much of a tank the elephant is, if there's only one of them, there's no way you'd be able to protect me from all the animals attacking at once. This next one's gonna make y'all mad. 25 honey badgers would be a hood favorite. But remember, they're supposed to defend me. But since they're only 35 pounds, tigers and polar bears will far sharp edge through them and then game over me. And against moose, there's nothing they can do. The black widows are low-key overrated, like they're venomous, but not enough to really make a difference. Now, we gotta make some choices. First of all, not picking 300 wasps is an instant RIP. They can fly, so they can easily swarm and mass sting you, and that would be it. Plus, 100 of them can take down an elephant, so you can have the wasp blitz the larger animals like the tigers, polar bears, and elephant before they get to you. At this point, you gotta pick 6 moves. Who can climb on top of what?
I almost did when the race first came out. You're like, if I don't hear heartbeat and it's Jason or Michael Myers, he said, if I just hear gong gong, and it's like not even a second later, it was. It was terrifying. Blaine needs to hurry or I'm gonna play another match without him.
Never saw the inside of a penguin's mouth, the inside of the mouth of a leatherback sea turtle, a fish tongue-eating parasite. This parasite climbs through the fish's gills and then severs all the blood vessels in the tongue until it shrivels up and dies, and then it becomes the tongue. The mouth of a moray eel. They have a second set of jaws in their throat. Its tiny sperm cell-looking jellyfish contains a sting that's 100 times more potent than a cobra's and 1,000 times worse than a tarantula's. One of the symptoms of getting stung is an overwhelming feeling of doom. One victim was so sure they were going to die that they begged the doctor to kill them first. The mouth of an Atlantic wolffish. This last one's what I call pelicans being a Hall of Fame threat to society. Cursed images in what prehistoric animal would be your problem based on your state. Louisiana, y'all would have the alligator gar. Fearsome freshwater fish that can grow to 10 feet, 350 pounds.
I remember
its gator piranha loves y'all to clearly
guard.
escape God's trap, at least he vaulted. What? Oh, they're still alive. Well, shit. Tennessee meet Titanotilapus, an 11-foot, 4,800-pound homicidal alpaca on steroids. They'd normally be calm, but if you pissed them off, they could take your head off like camels today, and that's not hyperbole, it actually happened. Maryland, you'd have Ecphora, a murder snail with a long, sharp tooth designed to punch holes in the shells of other snails. They'd only be 5 inches long, but 5 inches can do a lot of damage. Pause. Hey, Indiana, who's your daddy? If you were alive back then, the answer would be the mastodon, the mammoth, the short-faced bear, and the smilodon. Basically, you'd be taking losses left and right. Massachusetts, you had the intimidating snake of the searches. They were related to crocodiles, but were also a massive disappointment at only 7 inches. You wouldn't know that looking at the picture, so you're also looking at the world's first catfish. What prehistoric animal would be your... Here's what prehistoric animal you'd have to worry about based on your state. Alabama, you're a special kind of fucked. Tylosaurus was a 45-foot death iguana that would have put you in the back of a milk carton if you swam near it. And since they probably hunted in packs, this would have been the worst form of gang violence. Pennsylvania, clench your anus because you'd be screwed too. Rudiodon was a prehistoric version of the crocodile that could grow to 26 feet. As the largest predators in the area, they keep property values down and life insurance up. Illinois, no dinosaur bones have been found in your state, so the only thing that would kill you is boredom. Just kidding, you'd be getting vibe-checked by the giant stag moose. It's bigger than the average moose. Ohio, you'd want to avoid water at all costs because 30-foot Douglas would be out here living up to the hype. Not only did they have one of the most devastating bites of all time, this death guppy would have had bulletproof armor. Virginia, you would have had herds of woolly mammoths right in your front yard. I bet, their front yard. Because at 13 feet, 12,000 pounds, your name might be on the lease, but this shag carpet with tusk would be the landlord. Nebraska, you would have been as down bad could get. You would have had a rhino-hippo hybrid called a Telosaurus. God took a homicide horse and a forbidden unicorn, put them together, gave it personality disorder, and said, let Nebraska deal with it. You're fucked. Here's what prehistoric animal, 10 things you didn't know about. Seriously? Out of all the, whatever, let's do it. The earliest chicken crossed the road joke dates all the way back to 1847. Chickens are 75% water, the more you know. Chickens actually see color better than humans. They have 5 kinds of light receptors where we only have 3. Despite this, they treat us all the same, and that's equality. That fleshy growth right there is called a comb, and it gets bigger and redder when a hen is close to laying an egg. Long time ago, tubers that were almost but not quite chickens mated and produced an egg that hatched the world's first chicken. So yeah, the egg came first, and philosophers pretended this was a profound question to avoid getting a real job. The chicken once lived for 18 months without a head after a farmer tried to kill it but missed its jugular. It was able to breathe, walk, and eat without a head. Eventually, he died after choking to death on a corn kernel. Go figure. The chicken, here's what Pierce 10 things you didn't know about. Seriously? Out of all the, whatever, let's do it. The earliest chicken crossed the road joke dates all the way back to 1847. Chickens are 75% water, the more you know. Chickens actually see color better than humans. They have 5 kinds of light receptors where we only have 3. Despite this, they treat us all the same, and that's equality. That fleshy growth right there is called a comb, and it gets bigger and redder when a hen is close to laying an egg. Long time ago, tubers that were almost but not quite chickens.
Honestly, kid, we might as well just play another match.
So yeah, the egg came first, and philosophers pretended this was a profound question to avoid getting a real job.
I don't
The chicken
care.
once lived for 18 months without a head after a farmer tried to kill it but missed its jugular. It was able to breathe, walk, and eat without a head. Eventually, he died after choking to death on a corn kernel. Go figure. A chicken with razor blades on its ankles once killed a man in India, and that has to be the most shameful obituary ever written. Chickens can run, swim, and fly, kind of. The only thing stopping them from dominating is that they have the IQ of a flip-flop and taste really good with sauce. That's a lie, they're actually really smart and show signs of empathy towards each other. Comment what other animal you want 10 facts about, highest common wins. 10 things you didn't know about. Seriously? Out of all the, whatever, let's do it. The earliest chicken crossed the road joke dates all the way back to 1847. Chickens are 75% water, the more you know. Chickens actually see color better than humans. They have 5 kinds of light receptors where we only have 3. Despite this, they treat us all the same, and that's equality. That fleshy growth right there is called a comb, and it gets bigger and redder when a hen is close to laying. Here's what prehistoric animal would be your problem based on your state. Welcome to your tape, Georgia. You would have had duck-billed dinosaurs, 36 feet long and 15,000 pounds, and since they traveled in herds, you could easily get Mufasa if you didn't get out the way. Connecticut, y'all had Dilophosaurus straight out of Jurassic. They didn't spit venom, but at 23 feet, 9,000 pounds with vice-grip jaws, they didn't need to. Utah, y'all got blessed with one of the most disrespectful predators of the Ice Age, the short-faced bear. And at 11 feet tall, the only thing short about them is their temper, followed by your time on Earth. Delaware, you'd want to stay out the water, because there would have been multiple types of marine reptiles like Mosasaurus just waiting to put you in a blunt. North and South Carolina, say a prayer and thank God that he vaulted a 16-foot murder gecko known as Postosuchus, because his homicide on legs was failed plot development. Here's what prehistoric animal would be your problem, but here's what animal you'd have to worry about based on your state. Everything's bigger in Texas, and that includes a 10-foot, 22,000-pound middle finger that was Mastodon. Just know there's no such thing as a homeowner with this thing walking around, because there's no worldly possession that you own that this prehistoric Dumbo wouldn't take from you, and that includes your soul. Michigan, y'all like rats? Y'all had Castor, aka a 7-foot, 200-pound Roy rodent, also known as the giant beaver. Don't even bother with a mousetrap, you're better off using a tactical on this violation with teeth. Arizona, welcome to your tape. Ceratosaurus is a 14-foot, 250-pound life insurance cancellation with claws. Colorado, you might have been closer than anybody else. Allosaurus would have squad wiped you and your entire bloodline. At 17 feet tall, 5,000 pounds with a top speed of 34 miles per hour, you would have been disrespectfully fucked. When I tell you this prehistoric murder gecko would have stab-headed kills, it would have had a higher body count than Bundy and all the sororities in the world combined. Don't think you're safe, New Mexico, you're not better off. Y'all would have had Gastosaurus, aka Big Bird with a rap sheet, in your backyard. Take cassowaries today, make them 6'7", and you have a malicious tendency Thunder Goose that would body you in your living room as well as on the basketball court. Here's what animal you'd have to worry about. That's so cute. It actually reminds me of a story. So this Indian man, right, he left his camel tied up in the brutal desert heat all day long. He didn't realize until hours later and rushed to untie his humped friend. When the camel finally saw him, he was so happy to see him. That's a goddamn lie. The Sahara Sandhorse chose violence. The camel grabbed him and vibe-checked him straight to the ground. The owner was injured but still alive, but apparently that wasn't good enough. So the camel proceeded to chew on the man's neck until he divorced the man's head from his body. I repeat, the camel decapitated him as revenge. Camels are usually gentle and kind. Piss one off and they will put you on CNN. Oh, you'll see CNN, alright. You'll see Neverending Nirvana because they'll send you to your ancestors and you won't come back. 10 things you didn't know about raccoons, because why not? Number 1, they have a higher IQ than cats and are just below monkeys. Number 2, they're related to coatis and kinkajous. I said kinkajous, not the other thing. Number 3, they're technically smaller cousins of bears. Number 4, raccoons used to live in the White House. Calvin Coolidge was planning on serving raccoon for dinner, but he had a change of heart and decided to adopt a little trash can and even gave him an engraved collar. Number 5, that mask actually helps see, reducing glare by absorbing light, kind of like the markings football players wear. It also gives them great night vision. Number 6, we almost had lab raccoons instead of lab rats. We gave up though because they kept escaping their cage, hiding in air ducts, and even pickpocketed researchers. Number 7, they see with their hands. When they put food in water, they're not actually washing it. Water actually heightens their sense of touch, which allows them to feel more. The raccoon capital of the world is Toronto with over 100,000. Number 9, they're usually horrible pests for the animal weaknesses that you can actually use against them. Believe it or not, punching a shark in the nose isn't the most effective move. The eyes and gills are massive weak points, and shoving your fingers up there will force it to release. But if a shark is approaching you and not attacking you, you want to take both palms and push down their snout to redirect it away. Gators have 2 main weaknesses, the eyes and the throat, since if you shove something down its throat, you'll break the seal that keeps water out and force it to release you. With wildcats, you want to either go for the neck or the tongue. Wildcats understand that going for the neck is an instant kill move. So if you go for its neck and attempt to choke it, it'll see you as enough of a threat to not risk its life fighting you and run off. But if that doesn't work, try to pull its tongue as hard as you can. Not only is this incredibly painful, it can suffocate the cat. It'll stop attacking you and focus on getting away. A 72-year-old man was actually able to fend off a leopard by grabbing and pulling out its tongue. They can be intimidating, because without its pack, one-on-one, if you stand its ground, it won't attack you first. And since they're already naturally afraid of humans, you actually have an intimidation factor against a lone wolf. But if it's a wolf pack, you might become a pack. Animal weaknesses that you can actually use against brutal animal rivalries, part 2. Hippos and crocodiles hate each other on a very personal level. Hippos are more territorial than a dealer on 63rd, and they'll attack and straight up erase any crocodiles they see. And this tank with personality disorder can bite them in half, and Jesus be with you if you end up here. Crocs don't get totally bodied, so straight up abort any unattended baby hippos. Because baby hippos are another level of disrespectful. River otters and caimans are gang violence, because any caiman caught on the wrong side will get vibe checked by a gang of homicide weasels. If there are babies around, they'll jump him and won't stop until he's dead. You never feel bad for a caiman until you see it get assaulted by river otters. To be fair, caimans will snatch up any unaccompanied minors like a TikToker that rhymes with Chloe. Which is why, okay, so I probably freaked a lot of people out with that, so let me explain. So if you look up the deadliest animals in the world, you'll see the mosquito, the tsetse fly, dogs, humans, and snails. That's right, snails take about 200,000 lives every year. Snails only need one trip around the sun to wipe out entire cities worth of people. Let me explain why. First of all, these dirty bastards are full of parasites. They'll exit the snail and enter people waiting in the water. These parasites penetrate your skin, migrate up your body, and live in your blood vessels for years, even decades. But the real sodomy occurs when they make eggs. Those eggs have sharp barbs which cause it to get stuck inside you, which can cause anemia, fatigue, and in 10% of cases, death. So yeah, if snails aren't mass murderers, they sure as hell are an accomplice. And that 200,000 number is probably higher because by the time people get sick, they don't even realize that they've been held by one of Gary's ops. But snails don't need work. This is what your cat's sleeping based on your state. Oklahoma, you would have had.
Why these niggas still tapping in they savings? Why these niggas still renting in the Davis? Grandpa couldn't call me a Stacy. Dance on the beach, I don't care if niggas hate me. Say slim, no safety. Bag on the beach, the bitch wanna chase me. Why these niggas still tapping in they savings? Why these niggas still renting in the Davis? Grandpa couldn't call me a Stacy. Dance on the beach, I don't care if niggas hate me.
Ha 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 ha. Alright, guys. Right now was clotted. Oh! 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 Michael, yes. I turned the corner. He was right there, kid. Yes, I turned the corner. He turned the corner at the same time. And it starts. You better not. Who the fuck? Fuck. Shut up. I'm next to the tower too, Kate. I see you. You looking Michael Myers. Hi, Kate. I'll close that for you. Alright, I'm going up top on the... Oh, here goes somebody else. Sorry. Yeah, come to the top of the tower, kid. I thought you were Myers for a second. I'm staying with this person. No. But we're safe. But we're safe. But we're safe. Here, you gotta lay him out. No. He's legit underneath us, okay? I don't know what you want me to do. Yeah, like... You're... I see the other person. Tell me if he's coming, kid. Oh, I see the girl, yeah. Should we go get the girl while he... No! If I would've fell down, I would've cried, kid. Tell me if he comes up the stairs for real, kid. He must be below us then. No, he's not. No, he's not. Alright, let's go get the other girl. Come on. Alright, go back up, Cade. Go back up. Go back up. Oh, the other girl disconnected. She just DC'd. Look at trying to send it down. Hi. Myers! 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 Where are you? You started going and I moved out the way. Hello? Hi, Richie.
You wanna play Rocket League?
I'm playing Dead by Daylight with my friends.
We're so mixed up. Do you wanna play Rocket League?
Tomorrow we can. Cade, move! Cade, move! Cade! Bye. No. He was just standing there looking at me. Oh fuck, he's checking lockers. Time to go find Hatch, I guess. That was the fucking scary shit ever. The dying. This fucking girl's whole thing is just her putting her titties in this dude. Kid, should I prestige? I can prestige. Yeah, unless you reach level 50.
I did what I was supposed to. That's not fair. It's still raining. Why is it still raining? I did what I was supposed to. That's not fair. It's still raining. Why is it still raining? I did what I was supposed to. That's not fair. It's still raining. Why is it still raining? I did what I was supposed to. That's not fair. It's still raining. Why is it still raining? I did what I was supposed to. That's not fair. I don't know who told you. Could be anybody from comic books because you can't even hang with people last like being dead as Captain America beat the shit out of you. That's how big the powers got. That's how big the difference is. Okay, so you know comic book powers feeling is superior to anime. I don't know who retarded ass is. It's not what it is. Matter of fact, fucking Teenage Ninja Turtles will beat the shit out of you. Now, what are you talking about? Niggas some trash. Y'all be riding this nigga ever since he got a new transformation. Like, stop slurping this shit. Niggas a grown ass man. Hop off this penis. Like, listen, okay? He has cheat sheet. He don't need two people to suck your dick, okay? He just need one. I'm that. Fucking Goku Taurus. Like, get a life. Y'all be grown man arguing with children about fucking anime. Shut your goofy ass up. I don't know who told you. Could be anybody from comic books because you can't even hang with them last week. Like, being dead ass Captain America beat the shit out of you. That's how big the powers got big. That's how big the difference is. Okay, so you know comic book powers feeling is superior to anime. I don't know who retarded asses think it's not what it is. Matter of fact, fucking Teenage Ninja Turtles will beat the shit out of you, bro. Now, what are you talking about? Niggas some trash. Y'all be riding this dick ever since he got a new transformation. Like, stop slurping this shit. Niggas a grown ass man. Hop off his penis. Like, okay? Yeah, cheat sheet. You don't need two people to suck your dick, okay? You just need one. That. Fucking Goku Taurus. Like, get a life. Y'all be grown man arguing with children about fucking anime. Like, shut your goofy ass up. I don't know who told you. Goku could be anybody from comic books because you can't even hang with them on class. Like, being dead ass Captain America beat the shit out of you. That's how big the powers are. You said I'm smoking because I said the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles could beat Goku. Last time I checked, didn't I say comic book power scaling is superior to anime? Last time I freaking checked. Goddamn, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are a comic book. Are you stupid or retarded? Because clearly you don't know what you're talking about. Nick smoking a Chuka Pack. Bro, what? Are you dumb? Kishimoto literally said Dragon Ball Heroes is not canon. Like, bro, are you retarded? I swear, y'all go. I need to stop slurping. One time, I think got it. That's
I've been told that I never give y'all a reaction, so we're gonna do that today. I've been told that I don't chew it up long enough, so we're gonna do that today. If they don't have that diagonal line going through the middle, then they capping. Let's chew up this one, the line through the middle, for 10 seconds. This one, the line through the middle, for 10 seconds. This product is extremely flammable and has the potential to cause skin and or mouth irritation. Real nitro has been infused with our signature non-magnetoscopic unit chili extract, making him 900 times harder than a jalapeno pepper. Yeah, it's a little hot. 15 minutes after, and even though I would love some water right now, 30 minutes after, no water. I've been told that I never give y'all a reaction.
This is
I don't know who told y'all. Goku could be anybody from comic books, because he can't even hang with a normal ass dude. Like, I'm being dead ass. Captain America would beat the shit out of you. That's how big the power gap is. That's how big the difference is. In case you ain't know, comic book power scaling is superior to anime. I don't know who retarded asses think it's not what it is. Matter of fact, fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would beat the shit out of you, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Niggas trash. Like, dude, y'all be riding this dick ever since he got a new transformation. Like, stop slurping this shit. Niggas a grown ass man, hop off his penis. Relax, okay? Like, he ass Chi-Chi. He don't need two people to suck his dick, okay? He just need one. Calm down. Fucking Goku charge. Like, get a life. Y'all be grown man arguing with children about fucking anime. Like, shut your goofy ass up. I don't know who told y'all. Goku could be anybody from comic books, because he can't even hang with a normal ass. Like, I'm being dead ass. Captain America would beat.
You are way too young if you don't know any of these songs.
Gotta get that. Gotta get that. You are my fire. Who we are from? I see you whining and grinding up on the floor.
Hello?
Alright guys, this is going to be the biggest battle so far. It's going to be adult Boruto versus adult Kawaki. So if you guys want part 2, hit that like button. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Adult Boruto. Oh, okay. Shadow Pose. Okay. I like the Shadow Pose Boruto. Okay. Okay. Okay, Kawaki's getting his cheeks clapped. Oh my god, is this somebody Ross said?